didn't say it. I didn't
Alright,
even hear you leave.
alright.
Welcome back to the Legion's Fury. My name is Legions. Joining me tonight is Balance Void, Ladies Mac Junior 658, our Biscuit Induction 580. Say hi, everybody.
Yo, what up?
Hi, everybody.
Tonight we're doing another episode of Tales of Narvinia, where we last left off. Our adventuring party happened upon a caravan of dead Dragonborn, and the culprits of this attack were seemed to be led to Lady Severin of the Lover's Watch triarchy. So Durnavir led him and the rest of the companions to Aragoth, the capital of the Dragonborn, where they informed the council of this transgression that happened, Lover's Watch, and they have invoked the fury of the Dragonborn, as you would call it, and are about to start marching out with a host to quell this little slight against the Dragonborn. So we pick off right where we left off, the council having made their decision and letting you guys know. You guys start leaving about a week. Oh, go ahead.
I want to do something before we leave Aragoth.
Okay.
Well, I got a question after him. Go ahead.
Okay. It would involve like roleplay and things like that. If Lazy's got a question, then
yeah, go for it, Lazy.
No, it's not a question. It's involved with the role playing.
Okay. I walk up to Barrymore, as he's kind of like preparing and getting ready and stuff. Master Barrymore.
Yes.
I have a confession to make. If you would help me with this.
Of course, my child. What can I do for you?
Are we like by ourselves? Or?
Yeah, you guys are by yourself. It's gonna take a week for like the army to actually get assembled. So
okay, yeah, that's okay.
You guys got about a week before you actually set off,
which is another week to get there.
Yes.
I look at Barrymore. Our enemy, Lady Severin. Before she was our enemy, I slept with her in her palace.
Go on, my son.
There isn't really much to tell. I don't remember much. I remember going to the castle, being invited, and not much after that.
I see. And you feel regret for this?
I do, and I'm quite unsure why. I don't remember much. It's not like I was drinking or anything of the sort.
Mission failed. We'll get him next time.
I see. Well, my son, I'm glad you have confessed. It can be hard times on the road for a lone Dragonborn, and you are forgiven. There is nothing that you should be ashamed of.
Good. Well, another thing to know is that these people, they are they're very cunning. They will have a large intelligence network. They probably won't have anything here inside the city, but once we get on the road, they're gonna know that we're coming.
Well, if I know anything of Lover's Watch, I know this. They cannot stand to the might of the DragonLords. That much I know.
Yes, well, I'll go prepare with the rest of them.
Of course. We set off in a week, so take your time. Make sure your companions are ready for what is about to
happen. Alright. And I'll just go back.
Okay. And at this point, they've kind of moved you guys into better quarters than the barracks at this point. They, after figuring out who you guys are and kind of seeing that you guys are with them on this purpose, then they've decided to move you into more comfortable quarters where you each have your own individual rooms.
Sweet.
All right, Lazy, I believe you said you had something.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to the. Was it Barrymore that had to go talk to the council for the fight?
Yes.
Yeah.
So can I talk to him?
Yeah. Yeah. You could find him pretty much right after Dornavir's leaving after having a conversation with him.
Do we like pass each other?
Yeah.
All right. As Otis, and I see he's kind of
I'm
heading towards
gonna
Barrymore.
flip him off as I pass by. I'm gonna flip him off when I pass by him.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna keep walking.
kind of stop Otis. You know, if he'll allow it. Otis.
What do you want? What do you want?
I most normal people
Hurry
that
up,
aren't
spit it
Dragonborn
out.
aren't even allowed in this temple. If you are going to talk to Barrymore, I recommend a high modicum of respect.
Sure. Appreciate you. And I'm gonna wave at him as I walk by.
I shake my head and walk to the quarters.
Okay. Yeah, Otis, you keep walking towards Barrymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
What do I do? Knock at the door? What? Do
No,
I go in there?
No, he's standing in the kind of hall that you. This is right after the kind of the decision letting you guys know that they were going to war. So this is like right after that. So you're still in that room. Everyone else has kind of left.
Okay. So I'm gonna talk to Barrymore. So I have a question. Mr. Barrymore.
Master Otis. Yes, of course. What can I help? What can I do for you?
No. Please don't call me master. I'm nobody's master.
Okay.
So just call me Otis.
Otis. It is.
He's my daddy though.
Jesus Christ. Anyways.
I understand. I know that we came to terms that if we were to help you with this war, you were gonna help us, right?
That is correct.
How good is your word, if you were to say it?
How good is my word?
Or your council's word?
We are very adamant about keeping pledges to those that we promise to. We do not simply just throw out that we will support somebody or not, without first deliberating and making sure we are capable of fulfilling that promise. You have our support, Otis. That much is true.
So, what is your take on Patito's reign? Has it done anything to your kingdom or to your people?
Not yet. But even I am not a fool to what could happen into the future. I've seen Petito's men start making their way south at an alarming pace in the last 2 years. I feel he's trying to make a move towards not only Elysium, but the other free cities and countries down here. He's coming for us all. I'm that much on my word.
Then, if you're so,
Yep, you're cutting out, man.
Yeah, I can hear you. And he's gone.
he will come in the kingdom.
We have no idea what you said. You keep cutting out.
What about now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so are you not worried that he's going to come and attack your kingdom?
No. Not at all, actually. The DragonLords shall keep us safe for the time being, in case of any escapade from him and his men. But of course, I expect the same support from Elysium as well as if it's a two-way street, of course. We support Elysium, Elysium supports us. That's what you're proposing.
The support was for us alone, not for Elysium.
Oh. Well, I had figured Elysium would be on your side as well. Is this not the case?
I told you from the beginning that this was an adventure that I was set out to do myself. This was my party that happened to come with me to help.
So you have no backing at all, besides us.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's why I offered to help.
well, no matter. We shall continue on with our pledge, of course. He kind of seems a little frustrated, but he looks at you. Well, in any case, what's done is done. You have our support, and we can fend for ourselves. Thankfully, Petito does not have enough support down here yet to fully take us on in a head-on-head collision. So, for the time being, we can hold our own. Is there anything else, Reese?
That is all for now. I will. If I have anything else to think about, I will come to you. All right, I'm gonna go start my computer. I get you got home.
All right.
Cool.
All right, bye.
Alrighty.
Hey, so back or no? You can take the toilet paper down because I ain't trying to fucking keep that in my cup, motherfucker.
There it is. Okay, so what are the rest of you doing? Besides,
I mean,
yeah, I'm gonna drink your water.
Narvinia, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's hot as fuck here.
Yep.
As a druid, as well as being a drow, being an underdark, I'm used to damp places. This is a little much for me. So being here for a week is gonna be excruciating. I'm gonna go back into the woods, like back towards Lover's Watch. Maybe go rally the wolves or something like that. Maybe find some more allies when it comes to like the woodland beings. But it's hot as fuck out here.
I understand.
Okay. So, when do you set off? Do you just kind of start packing your things and leave?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably wait till Otis comes back to let him know as well, so that he hears. But
Val,
Lena as well.
Is Lena going? Or is
No.
anybody going with, or is it just you, Dugan?
I mean, anyone is more than welcome to come if they want to. I'm just gonna fucking not burn my ass off.
Okay.
Especially with that drink that I had like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're still feeling it. I will say that you are still feeling the after effects of that.
I have like bought like canteens of water like strapped to my bag, like around my waistband, and I'm just drinking it like a fucking just down those bitches.
Fair enough. Alright, there he is. So I'm gonna wait for him to say something because I know he's gotta set up all this shit.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, her meal that she made for meal prep.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a smidgen spicy.
Just a smidgen.
Just a smidge.
Oh,
There
the
you
fuck
go.
you guys talking about?
Talking about food.
Yeah, talking about food.
Nice.
So Dugan is just talked to Durnavir and the rest of the party, and he is gonna be leaving for the woods. He no longer wishes to stay in Arioth because it is way too fucking hot.
Yeah, it's too fucking hot. I'm used to damp, dark holes and woods.
So he's
If you know what I say.
so he is going to be leaving the party while you guys stay here and do whatever. And
I'm gonna dab him up before he leaves. Give him a hug.
I'll be there.
In my downtime, Legion, while we're waiting for I guess like the plans to be made to leave.
Mhm.
I within like do we have our own like quarters now, or are we all still
Yes.
like grouped
Yes,
together?
you have your own quarters.
Okay. I'm going to examine the books that I have in my bag of holding,
Okay.
just to kind of see if I can even read them, if they're legible to me, if I can learn anything from them, maybe
Okay.
their value or
Right. So yeah. Do you know Draconic?
no, I don't.
A lot of people around you do.
Then I'm afraid you cannot read the books. They are all written in Draconic.
What about the like exterior of the books? Do they look like old and withered? Are they
Oh,
like opulent and
they're pretty old, and you know they've seen their fair share of years. You can tell.
are there any pictures inside?
No, there are no
I
pictures.
I can't read. I have to look at the pictures.
Yeah, there's no pictures, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I feel like Catalina shouldn't be able to read that. No.
No, as far as I know, she does not have Draconic as one of her languages.
What's Draconic?
Dragon.
Oh, that's the language of the dragons?
Yeah.
Oh, that's. Oh, can't say that.
What?
I'm tired.
Alright.
Been working since 8 o'clock.
It is.
Alrighty.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, so if I can't get anything from it, I'll just hang out, I guess.
Okay. Alright. So pretty much are the rest of you guys just hanging out for the
I want to walk around the kingdom, see if I can find my necklaces that he stole from me.
Okay.
I'm sure that'd probably be in a vault somewhere. Go to the museum. To the museum.
Okay. Yeah, you start wandering throughout
I
the
stink.
city. And are you specifically looking for those necklaces, or are you just kind of hoping to run into them?
Yeah, that sounds better than being nosy or being sneaky. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you kind of
Like
start
Shadow.
going through like walking through the city, and you get a lot of weird looks as you're walking about because a lot of other beings are not allowed in Aragoth, but for the sake of everything, they figured if you're here, then you must be allowed here. You
I'll say
start
hi to everybody.
they politely nod their heads to you and keep about their business.
They're like shuffling their children to the side.
Pretty much, yeah. It's like you got the plague and you have to announce it to everyone. But anyways,
No.
yeah, you start combing through the merchant stalls and other places that it might be at, and you don't seem to find any necklaces.
Do they have any shops?
Yeah, they have shops.
I go to a jewelry shop.
Yeah.
I find it in there.
No.
Damn it. I guess I'll go back to the castle and look around the castle. Just see what I can look into without getting caught.
Okay. Yeah, you start.
Just strolling about.
Yeah, you just start taking a tour of the castle, and you happen to come across a few dragon artifacts that are up for like display and other things like that. You see a few statues of like Balerion, Anarion's dragon, and other ancient dragons that you really don't know the names of. Seems to be well beyond your time that these dragons lived. But you don't seem to find any of the necklaces that your family once owned. Is there anything else?
We'll go look for food.
Food. The pages bring food to your room as whenever you request.
Okay, I'm gonna go to my room then.
It's like I tried everything. It's just hot.
He's not giving me anything. He's fucking suck. I was hoping I'd get some type of trouble, but no.
I know this is the most role play that he's done this whole campaign. And Legion's just dead
I
stopping
know.
on
I was
everything.
just like,
That's to fuck some shit up.
There's really nothing. I mean, this is pretty much a temple. To give you kind of an idea, this is pretty much a temple, and there's really no like trouble to get in here unless you just start stabbing.
well, I figured I wouldn't be able to go to certain rooms and stuff. That's what I was trying to.
There are rooms that are off limits to you, but they are guarded. There are people always standing outside of those rooms. You can try and make your way into some of the rooms, but you would notice that it is very heavily guarded.
Is that the like breastplate thing on the back of your chair
Yeah.
that you wore at
Yeah,
the thing?
I
Yeah,
do see it.
Huh?
that's cool.
That you wore
At
to the Ren Fair.
the
Oh.
Ren Fair.
I didn't even notice that.
Figured when I get up to leave and you guys can see it.
Nice. But yeah, there are rooms that are
I'm all dirty.
off limits to you.
Okay. I want to bother the priest again.
You want to borrow
Whoa.
Paramore?
I want to find out how big the army that they're having.
Like take out lovers' watches.
Yeah, just because I feel like if that's the army that's going to go help us, or if the army shrunk now because he's not getting as much help. I wanted to see kind of like, are they going to send the same amount of people for when I need the help?
So yeah, you find
Like finding out that Elysium's not helping.
so yeah, you eventually find Barrymore's like little office that he normally works his day to day at, and he allows you. The guards let you in, and he goes, Otis, good to see you again so soon. I heard you took a tour of the grounds.
You got a pretty nice place here.
Thank you. We have
Got a lot of history here.
that. Yes, we do. Did you have any questions regarding Tiamat or any of our past history?
Yeah, I got other things that I want to know about first.
Of course, please. I'm here to help.
Oh, do you know how big the forces that are going to be to take out Lover's Watch?
Oh yes, I believe. And he kind of starts fiddling through his desk, and he pulls out a little piece of paper. It seems we are sending about 10,000 soldiers.
Damn,
Damn.
we're trying to kill everybody.
Yes, that is the purpose of this expedition.
Ask him where he keeps all the soldiers, because this is just a temple.
Oh, are those believers of wait, what's the name of your religion?
Tiamat, Tiamat, whatever.
Is that all believers of Tiamat?
Well,
Or is it just like the Dragon Army or Dragonborn Army?
it is mainly the forces of the Dragonborn. I do not speak for those individuals, but the temple here has a very, let's say, influential role in politics, and we have used our favors to call upon the nation's service. if you will. And they have graciously gave us a portion of their forces to wipe out this disgrace and burden that has been set upon the Dragonborn.
How many? Well, what? Oh, got it. Would I know how many people that they killed? How many of the Dragonborns that they killed? There was only 2, right?
No, there was about 20 people in the caravan.
And those are just the bodies that were there.
No, that was 20 Dragonborn.
Right. And those are just the bodies that were there.
Yeah.
That doesn't include like if they captured any or
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, what was in that caravan that's so important, or was it the reason? Is that the reason? Because there's something in the caravan, or was it just that they killed your people?
It was the death of our brothers. That's why we are on this quest. Now, I cannot speak to what the individuals brought of their own belongings, but when I asked them to meet Dernavir and Lover's Watch, I never sent them with anything that they might need, other than some books and other things they might need to identify some artifacts that he had for us.
So on my campaign to raise an army to help, I did go to Lover's Watch to see if they would support, and of course um they're money hungry. That's way I can put it. So I couldn't afford to of course pay them to gain the army or the help.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of odd that they would only attack the caravan of 20 people. Don't you think?
It does seem quite son of a bitch. It does seem quite odd that they would attack the Dragonborn, knowing that the wrath they would invoke, but from what you tell me and the evidence that Dernavir has brought us, it seems pretty cut and dry.
So it just seems kind of odd. A bunch of thieves are gonna collect money, or well, thieves wise, if they had nothing, so why would they kill them? Start a whole war.
I'm not
But-
here to question that.
Oh, I'm questioning it. I'm asking you if you can make sense of it for me.
I don't have all the information. All I have is the information that you have all presented me. Now, if you had any doubts, I wish you would have told me beforehand. Because it seemed pretty clear who attacked the Dragonborn when you were explaining it to me. Now, are you changing your mind?
I actually was told not to say anything. That Guinevere was going to do all the talking,
I see.
so I didn't really get to say what I thought happened.
Well, this is interesting. And he looks behind you and Paige, bring Dernavir in here. Eventually, you hear a knock on your door, Dark Shadow.
I open it.
The page, Master Belmore, requests your attention.
I shake my head, knowing Otis was going to talk to him earlier. What did he get into? And I go to see Barrymore.
Yep. Eventually, about 5 minutes pass, and Dernavir walks in with the other page. Ah, Master Dernavir, please join us.
So, dude,
I look at them both and I kind of stand there.
So your friend here, Otis, tells me that he is having doubts about the attacks of people. He says that it seems strange the way it went about. If you could, Otis, please, you would inform your friend of your suspicions.
So why would the people from Lovers Watch come and attack your caravan without anything of worth?
I look at Barrymore. Were they carrying gold for the staff or anything else that I might have, like the book, like I had mentioned?
They might have been carrying some basic supplies and maybe a little of gold, but nothing worth killing 20 Dragonborn.
Well, when I went to go see, shit, dude. When I went to go see the lady in the tower, I felt it was a bit I felt it was suspicious that she didn't know anything about the caravan, and but she told me that she didn't know anything. But I think she was lying personally, and that was when I was with Catalina.
Why would you think she'd be lying for something that there is nothing there to steal? She already has enough gold.
Well,
She,
I thought because they were already dead by then. She had killed them, and she didn't want to tell me that she killed them.
she has an army. You think she'd be afraid to tell you?
Perhaps for something precisely like this.
Dun dun dun.
Would you not think? Would you not think that she'd cover it up a lot better?
So what do you think happened?
I don't know. I just find it kind of suspicious that why did they attack your caravan if there's nothing of value of it? If you had all the value, don't you?
Perhaps
They would have killed you. They would have
perhaps they were
taken it
paid
from
to do it.
you. By who?
By the trader we robbed, by Zach Sorsey, by anybody. I don't know. Otis could have not Otis. Petito could have done it.
I kind of look at the priestess. Is that what you really have to go by?
Master Dunderfield, I wish you would have thoroughly looked into this before coming to.
What's there to look into? Their soldiers were found dead by the bodies,
Yes.
and not nearly as many as our Dragonborn.
Yes, and I am inclined to agree with you, and we are still going on the march. There's no doubt about this. But I must say this. Your friend here is poking holes in. I'm seeing where the cracks of the information are. Now, and he looks to you, Otis. Mr. Otis, I get your suspicions. I do. But as of right now, the information we have on hand points to the Triarchy at Lover's Watch. Now, if someone did orchestrate this, we must find out who. But in the meantime, we cannot disclose this information to anybody else. If we have our suspicions now, it might throw the council in disarray. As you know, it's very hard for us to leave our homeland. So, if you wish this to be done, you must do so discreetly. Is this clear?
I nod and look at Barrymore. Might I advise that we take the army to Lover's Watch and try and maybe intimidate them a bit into giving us some information?
Well, I'm afraid that is out of my hands. As you would know, the DragonLords are the ones in charge. I can merely just call upon them. I cannot just command them. What's done is done. Get what I'm saying. How they handle it is their business. The general will be here in about 3 days' time. You may meet with him then and discuss your suspicions and other things. But I recommend that you keep this information to yourselves. Who knows what might happen to you if you falsely accuse them.
Oh shit.
Guess who?
I kind of had the same question.
So
Accuse
accuse
who?
who?
Sorry, what?
You said accused. You said who might not know what happened if you accuse them.
Without having fully grasped who it was.
So lost.
Basically,
He's saying that if you go around saying that you have doubts now that Lady Severin and her people were actually the ones that killed the party, that's like council's going to be pissed because they're acting
Right.
on it as though like something
would be-
serious has happened.
It would be very cowardly to back out now.
not
Right.
only that, but it would probably lead to a very, very ugly times. Let's just say that for you.
Potentially starting a war. Like
Between us and them? They're ready to go kill a bunch of people.
No, because the triarchy, we don't, us as a party, we don't know like the extent of their power. So
Yeah, they kind of told us from the beginning how much soldiers they all combine. Well, each general of their triarchy
but
has.
we don't know their allies, and if they were to be killed by the Dragonborn, like who that would upset. And so Dragonborns are intending to start a war against the triarchy and anyone that allies with them because of this. And if it turns out that the triarchy wasn't involved and the Dragonborn attacked for no reason, they had no evidence, then bad stuff.
I look at the both of them. Perhaps it would be prudent to go and talk to Lady Severin and see if she can clean up this mess.
Well, you can certainly try, but the army marches in a week, Donovan. You have until that time. Well, you technically have 2 weeks, but you have a week to get there and a week to knock some sense into her and get the full story. Otherwise, the DragonLords will be there, and they will not let a man or child live.
Otis?
I'm gonna be on my way. Thank you for sharing that information with me. Donovan, you're gonna stay here.
I'm staying here.
Yes, because it's your fault.
Not exactly my
I
fault,
just
but
you just accuse somebody just by saying clothes on somebody.
okay.
Pretty. Okay, so now that we're kind of past the scene, pretty much to sum it up, Barrymore was saying you guys would be in a fuck ton of trouble if you guys brought him the wrong information.
Right.
What he was saying.
We brought him all of the information that we had.
Exactly. And from the information
But we
you told
probably
him,
should have done our due diligence before.
that's pretty
bringing
much
it.
what he's saying. Now that you have brought this information to him and the council and the decision's been made, if you guys were to discover that if it wasn't Lady Severin and her people, or if somebody found out that you guys had suspicions it wasn't them, there would be a lot of repercussions, to say the least.
I'm gonna take that as a warning, and I'm gonna leave. But I'm gonna try to leave city.
Yeah, I mean that's what we were doing. I thought we were going to Lover's Watch, try and figure that out.
Yeah, but I don't know if he wants us to find out. I'm gonna tell Lena that
No,
I'm
no, no.
leaving.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, because I definitely don't want to stay here by myself.
Why'd you say no?
No, I thought you said that you were leaving, and so I was like, wait, don't leave
No,
me behind.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're all going to Lover's Watch.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell Lena, hey, she hit the fan. We gotta go.
Not
got us
really.
in trouble.
That's not.
Never
That's
got us
not.
in trouble.
No.
We gotta go. Gotta go.
Otis
now.
got us in trouble.
All
See,
right,
there
let's
was just some other
get the
stuff
hell out
that.
of Dodge. Dragon
We gotta
Dodge.
get out of here.
Listen, nothing's gonna happen to us if we just let this happen.
Happen
However-
to you, because you're Dragonborn. probably
However,
something that's gonna happen to me because
a lot of people. No
I'm
one in Lover's
royalty.
Watch is innocent, but a lot of people in Lover's Watch are going to die if.
Everybody's gonna die. They're gonna wipe the entire city.
Well, some people run away and get away, but.
Yeah, you think that's gonna be okay? Was it bad when we were there?
You don't think there'd be
Do we have any problems?
any repercussions if somehow the truth came to light? Let's just theorize that
Yeah,
Lady
I
Severin
feel like they're
didn't
gonna
do
kill
it,
me.
and it came out that the Dragonborn were unfoundly attacking and murdering entire settlements of people.
Yeah.
You don't think that would that wouldn't have any?
I think their people were attacked and they justly defended
Mm-hmm.
themselves.
Defended themselves, and then why are we starting a war?
So how long would it take us to say we book it?
We got horses and
On horseback, it'd take you about 4 days to arrive at Lover's Watch.
Would we catch Dugan along the way? Because he was going to be in the woods. We don't know
Let me roll a d20 for that.
I'm gonna act like me and him are really close, and I'm gonna kind of think to him really hard. I was like, he got the message.
You guys would run into him. I rolled
Nice.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
So yeah, on horseback, you guys full sprint, no rest. You guys would catch up to Dugan about 2 days in. Thankfully, he's a little bit faster than you guys because he'd already left, and he pretty much was just going into the woods. So it was
I
a little
pull up.
hard to
I
find
pull
him
up
when
on
you guys got
Dugan on my
See
noble
this.
steed. My
Wait,
my
we
tiny
don't,
self.
are we going already?
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Okay.
is-
Okay. Fine by me.
okay.
Do you have something to do?
No. I just didn't know if we had to go get the horses and do all
No,
this and that. Okay.
No, you are given horses and
Okay.
left to your own business, but you are expected back to meet with, not meet, but you're supposed to meet up with the army at some point.
Right.
You're expected of. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, you Dugan, you eventually hear as you're walking down the road, heading in the same direction as them to Lover's Watch. You hear a couple horses galloping up behind you, and you. See
I'm gonna step on the side of the road, hide behind a tree, and wait until I see him.
Okay. Yeah. After about 2 minutes of you heard it already, you see Lena, Otis, and Dernavir riding fast, almost going past you.
I will hop out.
Yeah.
You guys see,
I run his ass over.
you can
Nah,
see Dugan
bitch.
hop out from the side of the road, and you guys rein in your horses real quick, and yeah, you guys are caught up with Dugan.
Dugan, hop on Lena's horse.
Fuck no, get your own horse.
You are so fucking tiny, little lady. I'm gonna pick her up, put her on my shoulder while I get on her horse.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. And to Lover's Watch we go.
All right. So yeah, it takes you guys.
Well, I guess
Go
we
ahead.
fill them in anyway.
Yeah, you get all the
Okay.
information that we just kind of talked about. So you guys, once again, full gallop, heading to Lover's Watch to tell them of pretty much the impending doom. That is
No.
coming for
I don't know
you.
about that.
Well, to figure out what's
Right.
happened, to say the
I'm
least.
gonna tell
Death
them what's
is
gonna happen.
coming.
Yeah, you,
Start spreading it around the town.
yeah, it takes you guys about another 2 days to arrive at Lover's Watch. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna go to Lady
You
Severance.
go to the palace, yeah.
Guards
Keep-
let you in, and takes you a little while to get up the stairs, but eventually you get up there, and you see Lady Severn and the rest of the Triarchy sitting in a table in front of you. If it isn't my favorite quadruple, how may I help you?
Aren't you guys the favorite quadruple?
Oh, stop it, darling. Anyways, what can I do for you for?
Look at dinner. Aren't
Would
you
you
gonna
like-
ask me?
Yeah. All right. Listen, we get a problem all the way around. Okay. Problem for you. Problem for me. Problem for everyone.
Mm-hmm. What is it?
The Dragonborn I was looking for. They were found dead on the road with some of your soldiers.
My soldiers?
At least they were wearing your uniform.
And you see the other three members of the Triarchy give her, like, oh shit looks at the same time. And you see Blackdar look at her. Is what the big Dragonborn say true? I did not order no attack. If that's what you're implying.
I'm gonna look at Donnery. See, you idiot. See what you did. See what you started.
And
Whoa.
I look at Lady Severin. The Dragonborn Aragoth have found out about this little discretion. And they aren't too pleased.
How would you know of this?
He stitched you out.
Bro.
Do you actually say that?
Yeah.
Bro.
She looks at you and stands up. You told the Dragonborn that my people killed theirs?
That
I'm gonna say, well, he did say it, but he wasn't thinking clearly. He just assumed that it was you because they had your uniform on them, and it was confusing. All this stuff was happening, and he got a little excited. He thought he found something, but we're trying to fix it. You want to get mad at him, you can get mad at him later, but we got a few days where something bad's gonna happen. We got to fix it.
She kind of lowers her head. Those idiots were supposed to hide the bodies.
Oh shit.
No matter. And you hear her
Oh.
utter.
invisibility.
Invisibility.
Bro just blinks out of existence. They're like, where the fuck did Dirtavir go?
As you do that, you hear her utter a command. And before you can get out invisibility, to say the words,
You
feel
motherfucker.
a mind.
Yeah, that's
splintering-
kind of what I thought, and that's why I went to the guy.
You feel a mind splittering headache as you are brought down to your knees, and your head feels like it's on fire.
All of
Just
us?
his-
now
his
now
head
these
or
guys are
all
on
of our
fire.
heads?
No, it's just you.
Just me.
What you get, sucker?
The rest of the council jumps up. You see Blackdar, always the first one to jump in. What are you doing, Lady Severin? Don't worry about it, Blackdar. This one seems to be a snitch.
Am I still? Can I talk still?
No, you are
Okay.
mind-shattering pain. And she looks at the three of you. Either you fix this, or your friend dies.
Kill him. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Bro. Stop.
I said, look, that's why we're here. We're trying to fix it. Can you let him go, please?
No. He is mine until you fix this.
Well, we kind of need him. He's our healer.
You figure something out. Now you get back out there. You go to those dragon
Look,
boats, and you come up
look.
with something else than the story he came up with. I don't care what it is. I don't care what.
It's fine. It's fine. But I can't get back to Dragonborn if he's not there.
That is not my problem.
Well, then it is going to be a problem because you're going to have the whole army here.
Figure it
There's
out.
about 10,000. You're the one that has the problem, not me. I'm here to help you and giving you a heads up.
If you want the problem fixed, we need the person that can negotiate with the Dragonborn to fix it. What do you think is going to happen whenever we return without the Dragonborn with us in tow? Do you think we're going to be able to negotiate with them whenever you're holding them captive? All that's going to do is give them a better reason, a stronger reason to come and wipe this place off the map.
You see,
Wouldn't you not agree?
you see the rest of the Triarchy stand up. Lady Ortesia stands up. Severin, let the Dragonborn go. Lady Severin looks at the rest of the Triarchy, and you can see the Triarchy's kind of like really pissed off at her right now. And Black Dart grabs his axe. You don't let the Dragonborn go, you're gonna lose a lot more than just your head, Severin. And Ortesia looks back at you, Bernavir, as you're writhing in pain, and she goes, "Fine." And snap of her fingers, suddenly your head clears and you feel like you can pretty much breathe and are able to talk again.
I'm gonna lean over to him and be like, "You're welcome."
I stand up and I look at them. Very upset. I'm clearly upset. And now you're going to remove whatever you have on me.
I'm afraid not.
Then no deal.
Then you
Fuck.
die.
Bro, we just saved you from this bitch. Do you want
Hey,
to die?
my
Are
hands
you
are up.
wanting to die?
I wasn't. You're trying to fix this and you're trying to do all that.
Okay.
That's later. Worry about that later. We have a bigger issue right now.
You four fix this, you save your friend. I'm the only person that knows who fixes ailment. Only
Okay,
I
so-
can undo it. So go
Okay.
and fix this.
Besides all that, did you really kill them?
What do you think?
I think that's a pretty clear fucking answer.
So what do we do? What do we get if we fix it?
You get to keep your friend.
He's not worth it. But anyways, I want. What can we? We gotta get something else.
We'll talk about that later. Right now, I have to fix what you have all started. Just
What
wait.
you have started.
You are the one who murdered
You
them.
would have just kept your mouth shut
I'm gonna point at Bernavir again.
and just let nature take her course. This wouldn't have happened. You should have.
So you
seen the
wanted to start
bodies.
war.
No, I just wanted to see what this little caravan somebody had told me was coming into town. I was intrigued. Most Dragonborn don't come out in groups, so I got curious. To say the least.
So you thought killing him was a good idea.
Well, wasn't my intention to kill. But they weren't exactly willing people.
So, how do the rest of your triarchy feel about this little move that you did? Are they gonna stay and fight if they need to? Or are they gonna leave?
You see Blackdar and the rest of them look at you guys. We must protect Belover's Watch. Even though Lady Severin messed up, we have to support her.
What do we get in return from y'all if we help you?
Maybe you have our support. Depending
We
on
need a
how
more
many lives-
solid answer.
I need an answer. I just can't.
Depending on how many lives are lost, we may not be able to support you.
The whole point is for us to stop it from happening.
Well, when you do that, then yes, you will have our alliance. Lady Severin finally pipes up. Is that what you want?
Yep.
Then
Let me go
good.
peek.
figure this out. Otherwise, we will be gone before the army even arrives. And you will no longer have any support within the Triarchy.
Right.
And I kill your friend. Just because I can. Now, Toodaloo, we have preparations to make.
Right.
As you guys are kind of pretty much forced out by some of the guards, as soon as the door closes, you hear a lot of yelling coming from behind you. And you guys are eventually you guys get away from earshot from the council chamber or the Triarchy's chambers.
Okay. So I want to kind of walk away and from no one to hear us talk about anything.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, Donavir, how are you going to play this out? Are you going to lie to your people?
I'm willing to die for my people if it means Lady Severin falls to their sword.
Well, no matter what, you're going to die.
There's no guarantee she'll even be here by the time they come back.
There's
Yeah,
no
'cause
guarantee that she even has the ability to
Especially,
kill me from that distance. If
we're
I'm
gonna
far away
be
from the
running
fight.
back. Yeah, we're gonna be running back into them
and
when
especially
they're already
since,
on their way.
yeah, she knows they're coming now, so she's going to have people like waiting and watching.
It was going to be 2 weeks before they got to Lover's Watch. A
That's
week to
ton
get.
of
No, it
time.
took us 4 days, and then they're
It's
gonna
there's like a week and 2
they're gonna
days
be like
left.
a day. They're gonna be like a day or two on their way here already by the time we run into them.
So there's no guarantee that she'll even be here for the army to kill her. But I mean, I feel like it was a pretty solid threat against your life. Like, we have no idea what kind of curse.
I should get that power on you.
I don't know. I don't remember the night. I'm going to see if Barrymore can help fix me or anybody else.
I mean, if you are not scared of making a deal with the devil, there's that option too.
Tiamat is my only loyalty.
I do an Arcana check to see if I can see what's going on with him and
Right? Yeah.
Lady Severus.
I mean, I could do an Arcana check.
So then check it, fool, so you know what's wrong with you.
Can I do an
And
Arcana
tell
check
us.
now that I know that something's there?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do an Arcana check.
Still have my 17. I'll use my 17 for a 22.
You try to use your hands and feel over yourself and figure out what kind of ailment or spell that Lady Severin put on you, but you cannot seem to find it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe one
Not
was funny.
magical.
Take your clothes
Which-
off. Let's see if you have anything on you. Probably got something up your butt.
I will let my Dragonborn help with that. No, I don't think.
Touch your
I don't
butt.
think. Right. Yeah. Something like that.
All right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
who's to say that you're not just gonna drop dead on the spot? She wouldn't have let you leave if she wouldn't 100% be able to guarantee you wouldn't run your mouth.
Well, if he dies,
Well,
I can
she
bring
wouldn't have
him
wanted me to-
back.
She wouldn't have wanted me to stay if she couldn't kill me from a distance. Or if she could kill me from
She
a
can
distance.
come up
You're gonna
with
take
some
that chance?
mysterious circumstances to your death if you die on the way to Lover's Watch. But if you spill the beans to the people, she's got no leg to stand on. So it would benefit her more for it to just have kept you there than it would to just let you go and rat her out. I guarantee you that the second you get the words out, you are not going to be with us anymore.
She would have known when I told them previously that I had told them. She didn't know that I told them before.
Well, now she knows that she knows, and
I'm
she knows
saying,
that you know more information.
she's a spy master. You don't think that she can't send people to be in the right place at the right time to have eyes on you, to know you're like what you're doing.
I can also speak many languages, and I have no doubt that she can too. But
I'm just
I
saying
will.
it's not going to be that easy to just go back and say we were right. There's no way it would be that easy. It'd be too big of a risk to just let you go. She wouldn't have.
I am willing to take the chance for my people.
All right.
Your people that you got in trouble. How come you didn't tell them that?
I didn't get them in trouble
Why were they going to Lover's Watch?
because they were going to investigate the temple we found and look at the staff that I had.
Why
And
did you give
the
them your
book.
staff? Did you show them your staff when we were there?
There were more pressing matters, and I did show them the stuff.
You don't think
That's
that there is another way to circumvent this situation where you can still enact your revenge against Lady Severin without forfeiting your life? You think the only way to make this work is to
not without giving my people the best chance of not going into internal turmoil.
You're
Like,
also going to have a war against your people. That you can cause. I know there was 20 of them that died. You're gonna kill. You're gonna have more get killed for a war that shouldn't even happen.
why shouldn't it happen?
I don't think she intended to slight, she even said that she didn't intend to kill them. She wanted them questioned for information, and when they were unwilling, it seems like matters got pressed to a point where it just they obviously defended themselves to get out of the situation, and worse came to worse. It didn't sound like she was just out to murder Dragonborns for no reason. You know what I mean?
I
I don't
think,
think she has anything against you or your people personally.
and if that's true, then we shall let Barrymore decide. We tell him the truth, and he will decide what to do.
Well, regardless of what happens, I don't believe Dugan would put himself in a fight he doesn't need to be in.
So, okay, so here's my thought. Plan B. We have plan A. We go tell the Dragonborn, potentially lose Durnavir, but the Dragonborn can, correct this slight against
Maybe they have a priest that can give him revivify.
But we need allies against Petito. All she wants from us is to create another story. If we were to frame Petito and his army or his men were the ones that
Ooh.
made it seem like basically created this chaos between the Dragonborn and Lover's Watch, wouldn't that chaos further his plans to take more ground in the south? And that would hurt everyone all around. I feel like that would be a believable story to get allies. We can keep the allies we have with the Dragonborn against Petito. Then we have Lover's Watch owing us. And then you, Durnavir, will have more of an opportunity to kill Lady Severin later on down the road. We'll figure out a way for her to get that stupid thing off of you, and then you're free to take your revenge however you see fit at that point.
Now
But
there's
I
an
feel
idea.
like there's a different way where we can make this benefit all the way around without you having to potentially be a casualty in the process.
I did think about this scenario originally when we were talking about who could have killed the Dragonborn, and it is very plausible. However, I will not lie to Master Barrymore. You all will have to go and tell him. I cannot lie to him.
He's not going to believe us. I mean, we're not going to be trusted, or they don't even care what we have to say. Especially Barrymore, from what I understand, what you and Otis said, that he talked to you two specifically about this situation, and there was an understanding that we were going to leave to figure it out. It wouldn't make sense for us to go back. He's going to want to hear it from your mouth.
Fine. I'll tell him. Well, we shall be on our way before the army gets too excited.
Gets too excited.
All right. So you guys start making your way back to the direction of Aragoth?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, it takes you guys about another 3 or 4 days worth of traveling before you actually run into the army itself. The guards stop you at first. What business do you have?
I need to speak to Master Barrymore.
Master Ben. Good done of you, of course. Come. And the army is still marching, but they eventually, after a little bit of traveling, they eventually set up camp, and you are guided to where Master Barrymore's tent is. As you enter his tent, you see him clad in holy draconic armor, ready for battle. And he sees you four walk in. Oh no. Please tell me you bring good news.
We bring news. That is for sure.
What is it?
The orcs have staged an attack on our people and framed Lady Severin to pin us against each other, to make us weaker, and so he can move in and attack us himself.
And what evidence have you brought to me to prove this?
Lady Severin had captured an orc and questioned him, and apparently that's what happened.
I see.
Orc scouting party, yeah. Killed most of them, captured one of them. Apparently it was just a new recruit.
Interesting. We will need to speak with this orc and find out his side of the tale as well from him. But in the
He was already executed.
Lady Severin was quite upset that they had
Caused this issue.
yeah, we were there for the execution. It was horrible.
She knew that the Dragonborn army were on their way to dispatch Lover's Watch, and I think her emotions got the best of her in the heat of the moment.
Let's see. I need all of you to make deception checks.
Deception,
Dark Shadow, you do get
deception.
disadvantage on this.
God damn it. Okay. For fuck's sake. Oh, wait.
Disadvantage?
I have my thing.
Don't forget you had your daily rolls. I don't know what you've rolled.
Right. So did I get a long rest since going from Lover's Watch to here?
Yes, but you already know your role, so you're.
Wait, why do we all?
I get
why do
one.
we all have to take?
I get
No,
one
I'm just
per.
saying for them three.
Oh,
I get 2 per day before I know the roll.
I'm glad I didn't have to roll.
And I haven't rolled yet.
Did you?
It's
not?
a-
Okay, I thought you rolled. Go ahead. Yeah, you're good.
It's a 12 for me, Legion, because I used my talisman to add a d4 to my roll.
Biscuit.
You were the 24.
I just have to roll a basic 2d20.
Biscuit, what was your roll?
24.
Not talking,
You
not
gotta
listening
stay
to you.
here, bro.
You have to
12 and
I
10.
felt like we should get advantage on it because that was pretty.
Dark Shadow's the only one that gets disadvantage. The rest of you.
Why?
Just a straight roll.
We did a fucking good job. You came up with that plan pretty fast.
So, because I have disadvantage, right, and so I would have to roll twice, take the lower, right?
Yes.
However, with my ability, I can change any ability check or skill check to the roll that I get. So even with disadvantage, I would have to still use both my rolls, or would I just have to use one?
You just have to use one.
All right. So in total, I would get a 15.
15. Okay. Biscuit.
I got a total of 3.
Okay.
Otis didn't say anything, so
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
No, I didn't ask for him
Okay.
to roll. He looks at the four of you. He kind of gives a side eye to the elf and Lena, but he looks at you, Durnavir. Durnavir. Tell me the truth.
this is the truth.
Speak up.
He looks at you.
Master Barrymore, I have dedicated my life to TMN and your order. There is no reason for me to lie to you. I wish the Dragonborn people the best, but I believe going into this war with Lover's Watch is not the right thing to do. Otis is our, or not Otis, Petito is our true enemy.
He looks at you.
There's-
You can see the disappointment in his eyes, but I'm going to choose to believe you, Durnavir. Even though I don't, I'm going to choose to believe in you. Now, we must go speak with DragonLord Archeon.
Archeon?
He is the commander of this army.
Very well.
He will be a lot harder to convince. So, make sure your faces are prepared for what comes next. And make sure your stories are straight. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's be quick. Before we cause a fucking World War III. And he escorts you guys all to a very grand pavilion almost. This tent is almost half the size of a house almost. And not even a modest house, a very decent nobleman's house. And you walk in and you see a plethora of jewelry and dragon artifacts, as well as fine clothing and heavy armor and other assortment items you would see in a commander's town. You see a very...
Recognize the jeweler?
No.
Damn it.
You see a very tall, burly dragonborn sitting at the end of a table, looking over maps of Lover's Watch. And he sees you four with Barrymore. Come, please, join me. What are your names?
I am Durnavir.
I am
Otis.
Dugan.
Catalina.
Pleasure to meet you. Barrymore, these are the four that brought the information to us. Yes, they are. But they have some information that has been just brought to light. Please, if you four will. Go on, he says, looking at you four.
Lena ain't saying shit. I'm letting Durnavir take the lead.
I have very troubling news. In Petito's conquest towards the south of Narvinia, he has staged an attack on our people. And he used uniforms and probably some humans he's captured or conscripted to attack our people and make it look like Lover's Watch has done this attack.
Roll me a deception check, and no disadvantage. You just get a straight roll this time.
Is a 13 gonna pass? Like,
I'm afraid not.
oh,
No.
I didn't roll yet, so.
Oh, you didn't? You didn't roll.
No.
Oh, it was his pre-roll, I guess.
That was my pre-roll.
You're just
Deception.
deciding whether or not to use it.
Dugan, can you give me guidance?
Yes. He gets a 1d4 to his roll.
Whoo!
I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder when he does his roll.
That ain't good. That ain't good,
You
homie.
should have took your 13 and then the 1d4,
And then
dude.
the
You should
D4.
have done that.
What did you get?
So if I use my inspiration point and then do I can do the 13, right? And then the D4. I think we did that
You used your
earlier.
inspiration point the last session.
I have another one. It's in my to my notes.
You got
Well,
another one.
I need more inspiration points. I am slacking.
It's gonna be funny. No.
I'm going to allow it this one time.
Wait, no, we've done this before.
Have we?
Yeah,
I don't
when I was
remember.
attacking the sirens, I think.
Okay, well, this is the last time we're doing it.
Okay, fair enough. So 13 plus the D4, and it's a 4. So 17.
Total. He looks at you. Why do you lie?
No.
Dude,
fucking
bullshit.
way. I'm gonna go pee. I can't.
How could you lie to your own people?
I don't know. I should have got the information about the orcs earlier. I am truly sorry.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. The orc information is a lie. I can see it on your face. Tell me the true story, young Narvinia. And you see Boromir just... Fuck.
And I kind of look at him, and it's clear they know, right?
Yeah.
Wait, before you say anything, I'm just... Okay,
What did I
pause.
say?
Let's pause the game for half a second.
I already know what I'm gonna do, so.
I really think you're gonna insta die if you like say what really happened. And I was trying to think if like maybe one of the
Well,
other 3 of us could like say something, but
I
Can I
gotta figure it out.
can I put my hand on his shoulder and be like, tell him about the
No.
orcs that we fought? The orcs that
He-
were in
you
the
weren't
area.
here. You weren't here. It's like Legion said he knows. Like it is obvious he knows there's line. There's no getting out of it. Yeah, like this shit is done. All right, Dernaver. I like you, I guess.
No.
I set my staff down, and I take off my necklace to Tiamat, and I hand it to Barrymore.
What are you doing, my child?
And I'm gonna speak in Abyssal. The Lady Severin has made it so I would go to Tiamat's lair if I if I didn't do this. And Legion, if you don't know, Tiamat, when Tiamat dies, she goes back to her realm to regenerate.
Yeah.
So that's kind of saying I would die
You're dying,
if I didn't do this.
I picked up what you were saying.
And I greatly apologize for this thing I've done.
Paramore looks at you. You put yourself above your people. I am disappointed in you.
This is not what I wanted to do.
He looks at you.
And I have disgraced the order.
That much you have, young Jennifer. And you see Archeon look at you. So, not only have you lied to your master, you've come to me and lied to a Dragon Lord as well. Tell me
Are
the
we
truth.
are we about to all die?
Tell me the truth.
Oh, lost.
Story.
Well, then we don't
It-
know what's going on.
It is true. Everything I have said now and before.
You saying that the orc thing was true, or are you talking about
No.
the Lady
Like,
Severin did it?
yes.
He looks at you. Well then, our course proceeds as planned. And if that is all, leave my tent and do not return.
And I pick up the staff and I start to leave.
Boromir follows you out. Do the rest of you leave?
I mean, yeah, we
Yeah, I'm
obviously
not
weren't
staying at that fucking
understanding.
tent. Yeah, they're speaking in Abyssal, but if like
Right.
we see Durnavir leaving, I'm fucking out. I'm not staying there.
Boromir grabs you by the shoulder. Why would you do this, Durnavir? I'm talking in Abyssal, by the way, so none of you can
Okay.
understand this.
She has something on me. She can kill me instantly, and she had nearly done so when I went to her with our information.
How could this
I
be?
I think it was with what I told you before, and I tried to see if I was magically enchanted or cursed, and it seemed not to be so. And I was going to come to you and see if you had anything for this, and I was going to tell you the truth, but the others have convinced me otherwise.
You know better to listen to the other races. But let me
It
check you.
was another misjudgment on my part.
I can see that. You will need to restudy your lessons, young one. But in the meantime, let me take a look at you. Make sure you try not to die. And he puts his hands over you, and you can see the magic weaving around you and kind of entering your body, searching for anything that might have be altering your normal self. And eventually, you see him. His eyes shoot back, open. Oh my, young Denham. I know what you have. It's not gonna be easy, but it seems to me that Lady Severin has injected you with a worm. This worm is bound by a command, one that can only be said by the owner, the maker of itself. What it does is it attacks the central nervous system in the brain. It shuts down the vital organs between the nerve system, between the brain, the heart, the liver, everything. Only she would know how to stop it.
So there's nothing you can do for me.
If I try to remove it, it will activate itself.
Then
He looks at you. That was a part of a deal, wasn't it?
then not only am I dead to myself, but I will be dead to all of you if this battle goes on.
Well, you have hope. As long as you stay away from her, she cannot activate it.
Which is as I expected. I figured it would have to hear the command before it can kill me.
Correct. You would have to hear it. So your best bet is to stay as far away as you can from her. Times. That is your only chance of survival. Especially from what I'm gathering, you were sent here to lie on their behalf to save them. Is that correct?
That is correct.
And I suggest you stay away.
I will go reconciliate in the temple while the battle goes on.
I would highly recommend that, Sir. And eventually Boromir starts making his way back to his tent.
And I leave my amulet with Boromir.
He takes it. And he looks back at you. When you have found yourself again, return to me and this will be yours. And he kind of
And
storms off.
I head towards Aragoth.
Do you say anything to your companions?
No.
Okay.
And we have no idea what happened.
No. You just see him start walking past the other direction away from Lover's Watch and start heading back.
Is everyone talking about us? Did they look at us or any type of way?
No, they were dead-eyed, locked.
I was mostly looking towards the ground.
Yeah,
Well, they both left, right? Boromir went one way, Durnavir went the other.
correct.
Does it seem to us by the atmosphere that like we are free to go, or does it seem like we ain't going nowhere without?
From the looks of it, you could tell that you are free to move about the camp, free to do whatever you please, but you are still expected to participate in what is to come.
Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real fast. I'll be right back. I'll battle listen on my phone.
Okay. So, Durnavir is going to Aragoth, so he is no longer going to be a part of this next part, Fred.
Fine by me.
Dark Shadow, if you want to, go ahead and if you so wish, you can make another Dragonborn character and place him in the meantime.
I think it's fun. I'll be fun.
Okay. Alright. So the travel continues on. You guys...
Oh,
So hold up, wait a minute.
wait, hold
Are
on.
we just being like indentured servitude forced to participate in this fight?
Pretty much.
Doing.
Excuse
by the way,
me?
told you guys. I told you guys so. Told you guys so.
You would have rolled better though, dude. Like a nat 20 would have won us over,
17,
dude.
17,
Dude,
17,
a nat
like
20
17,
though, a
like
nat 20
17
though,
though?
bro.
The
okay.
DC was a 19.
Yeah, what the fuck? I get a +3 to deception, but
The DC was a 19, I'm afraid.
wait, why do I have this?
But yeah, so you guys continue on your journeys, and eventually Barrymore does come tell you three about what he was just so heated at the moment. He did not want to talk to you three, but he lets you know that Durnavir will be safe as long as he stays away from Lover's Watch and Lady Severin, and that he is going back to Aragoth to
Reconciliate
with his god and his people.
He's gonna die.
He looks at you. No, he won't die, but his spirit is dead. He must find it again. As he put himself above the Dragonborn, and that is not something we... I'm afraid that the attack will carry out its plan. And
Okay.
you are expected to be there.
I'm just gonna remain silent until he leaves, and I can have a word with Otis.
I will leave you three to your day. He leaves.
So Otis, we
That's some
seem to
shit.
be in the shitter.
Well, how?
So what do you think? What do you think?
I
mean,
think
we don't have Durnavir with us anymore, so
if we were to bring Lady Severance herself and let them have her, I think Liverwatch would be okay.
yeah, I think I think the best bet is if we were to, amidst the chaos, if we were to bring Lady Severin to them, to the Dragonborn, that'd be the best possible outcome. Like maybe we could prevent further death and further chaos.
Yeah. You think the rest of the triarchy would?
I mean, in the end, she did go behind their back and commit this and pretty much do what she did. So she put them all at risk. They are people who ultimately they're a crime syndicate. They look after their own skin first before they look out for like their friends or
Yeah,
their
their money,
other
like
leaders.
she said, all she cared about was having gold coins.
Exactly. So if we can somehow have Lady Severin, of course there's going to be more casualties, but minimize them as much as possible by bringing Lady Severin to them and her be one of the only casualties and hopefully like save the other triarchy members. They might still be indebted to us in preventing the complete extinction of Lover's Watch.
Legions, do we know how many soldiers Lover Watch really has? Because we really never got.
No,
Oh,
you would not know.
I believe you do know that the Dragonborn are very over prepared for this battle, though.
Yeah, I mean, I
I kind of figured that.
Like I said, circa December 7th, 1941, Japan
Yeah.
sunk 7 boats and we dropped the sun on them
Twice.
You would know that the Dragonborn are not a people to fuck with in this regard, that this is going to be a butchering, to say the least.
Yep.
Would you guys mind if I hopped on a game real quick?
I mean, as long as you're listening, I don't really care.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Just
You're dead, so just go ahead and get off the
I'm not
call.
dead.
You don't have to be.
he's not, he is very much not dead. All right. So what are you guys doing?
I mean, I guess we have no other choice but to continue just preparing, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, you guys spend the rest of the time traveling, just reconciling and trying to get ready for the battle that is about to happen. You start prepping yourselves mentally and physically, and you takes you guys another what did I say? About another week traveling, I believe.
I think it's like 4 or 5,
Another
4 or 5 days, something like that. Yeah.
We'll say 5 days. You guys approach Lover's Watch, and the army sets up for a siege and prepares for a battle the next day. If you so wish, I will give you a chance to do something before the battle begins.
I'm assuming since there's a fucking army of 10,000 people outside that they're not going to let just anyone stroll into the city, right? Into Lover's Watch, I'm assuming.
You can assume that.
Can I? Do you have Pass Without a Trace still?
Yes, I do.
If you cast a Pass Without a Trace and I roll my stealth, I might be able to get in.
I'll look at Lena and be like, are you sure that's what you want to do? I know you had that little girl that you looked after for a short time. I have the innkeeper that I had a fondness of.
You do that thing that we used on the orc. So somebody weather mind. You could do that against Lady Severance. Here, come out here by herself.
Oh, you mean like charm person?
Yeah.
Oh, you try to charm her?
Yeah. No. What do
I
you
don't
want?
think I could get close enough. I
I
mean,
have some money.
they're
Huh?
expecting
I have
like
some money.
there's a
Huh?
full
I have
speech
some
happening
money.
outside.
What do you want money for?
$15.
For what?
So,
So you just gave me a hug so I can give you money. You're a liar.
That's how it
she
works.
pays you.
That what?
I'm gonna say she pays you. Like
Hey.
she gives you money from Cash App.
Shit.
E.
Go ahead. You can have it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you guys heard that?
Dirty, bro.
You just got swindled by your daughter.
What happens?
Are you is she a
Yeah,
daddy's girl?
I'll go. I don't think,
I love
especially
it.
because like we don't know if Severin is still here, and B, even if she was, like the whole town is like there's a siege right outside, so I think they're going to be like on high alert. I don't think I'd have any chance of getting
Close to Lady Severin.
close enough. Yeah.
The
I mean,
best
just
chance
part
that
of
I
the
think that we
triarchy,
have,
they're
I
gonna
think the best chance we have is once we get to the point where they're part of the fight, if they're still here, is to try and pretty much make the other members of the tribunal realize like how bad it is, like the situation they're in right now, and try to get them to also hand over Lady Severin.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Oh, you mean like the triarchy?
The triarchy, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna go see if they'll let me in.
Is that what you're doing?
Can you
I'm
cast
talking
Master
to.
Shadow Trace on me, dude?
Yes, I can.
I can cause a scene.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can cast it, and then we can
33,
probably
so-
all three get in.
Is that what you guys would like to do?
I'm not worried about the triarchy. Lena is going off to make sure that Liliana is like either already out of the city, like hearing the news of like an attack coming, or maybe she can get her out right before anything serious happens.
If we would just go ask the Dragon Lord if we could just take out the people that we care about.
I mean, I feel like we've left a bad taste in their mouth, especially like above game. Like, of course, we don't speak Abyssal, but like we know that that the reason, like, A, they don't trust anyone other than Dragonborns, and we as non-Dragonborns swayed Durnavir to go against his own kind and lie to them. So I don't think we're in the best position to be.
I didn't hear what the reason was for. We were just worried that he was going to get killed by Lady Severance.
I know.
We really
There's a
didn't
big-
know what was going on.
Yeah. But it paints us in a really bad light, so I don't think.
I really don't like anything other besides Dragonborn. So, what's the difference?
I think I really think the only reason why we're here right now is so that they can like make sure that we don't do any more damage than what's already
Well,
been done.
they'd already given me their word that they would participate in our campaign to fight Patito. And if their word is their everything, then they're gonna keep it. I know that I'm no one to keep it, but I still have Igmar to watch my back, or I could still use that.
I don't know. I did roll a 23 stealth plus the 10 from Dugan's Pass without a trace is a 33 total.
Okay. So yeah, you if you are going up to the gates
I'll follow them up there, but I'm like trying to stick to the shadows, and if they can't get in, I will like
Right.
try to find a way in.
It is
myself.
nighttime, just to paint you all a picture. It is nighttime, it's very dark when you guys arrive. So the morning would bring the battle upon you guys.
Okay. In that case, then yeah, with Pass Without a Trace, I'd like to try to also get in, if possible. If there's like an opening.
Alright, Otis, are you doing the same thing?
We're basically gonna try to sneak in under the cover of night, and then before the battle happens in the morning, to see like if we can get some folks out, and then maybe convince the Triarchy to just kick Lady Severin out on her ass.
You got a disadvantage on stealth.
Well, the Pass Without a Trace gives you a +10 no matter what you roll.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'll try it.
Alright, go for it.
Roll stealth, right?
Yep, stealth rolls for everyone. Besides Val, you already rolled a 33.
So it's 21 and a 19. So if the +10 is a plus 29.
29.
I mean, that's what I.
Mine's an 18.
18. You guys wait. You guys manage to make your way up close enough within about 15 feet of the ramparts. And as you guys are waiting for an opportunity to kind of like get over, you notice that some of the guards kind of walk away from where they were originally standing, and you're able to get boost you guys self up. I need everyone to make an athletics check. This is the only way in. I'm just letting you know that's why I'm making you guys roll an athletics check.
Okay. Can I argue for?
Not 20.
Acrobatics?
Yes.
Well, I was gonna say, like maybe I stand on top of like Dugan's shoulders and try to like jump from there.
That's
Roll
fine.
acrobatics
I'll
instead.
give you advantage since you were
On the
using
athletics or on an acrobatics.
acrobatics.
Fuck.
Okay, that's first
Can I stand on
roll.
his shoulder too and jump?
You rolled a nat
18.
20. You're fine. 18.
Yeah, because I got advantage on it.
Biscuit, what'd you get?
That's a
I
+1.
Where did it
You
go?
got a +1 to my athletics. Ain't that some shit?
Where's the campaign log
succeeded,
for the
so-
rolls?
Bullshit.
You succeeded.
Game
Why are you
log.
saying bullshit?
14
I
is
can see who the favorite here is.
Yeah, you almost you see
Well,
poke Lena up above the ramparts, and Otis kind of handles himself. He's able to just kind of throw himself up there. You, however, struggle a little bit, and you kind of reach up and you almost lose your grip, catching a splinter in your hand as you're climbing up these wooden ramparts, but you eventually are able to throw yourself over. And you
I
guys
say Lena will stand at the top and try to pull his heavy ass over on the other side.
Yeah, that's pretty much what does it, is that you guys pull him up, and yeah, you're standing on top of the ramparts, and you guys kind of jump down away just to make sure you don't run into that patrol, but you guys are successfully in the city at this time.
I would like to go to the inn first.
I'm heading to the inn.
I'm going straight to the castle.
You're going to the castle, and the other two are going to the inn.
I got no business to go to the end.
Okay, no, that's fine. I was just making sure.
We'll try to make it speedy so we can catch up with him.
Yeah, I'm just going to the inn to warn the innkeep, and that if he has the ability to escape, to do it, or there is that cave that's in the town that he can take refuge in there if he needs.
Okay. All right.
Are they there?
Yeah, you guys start making your way. You really don't have to stealth anymore. This is kind of no one's gonna really recognize you at this point, besides maybe the Triarchy and very few others. But you guys make your way to the tavern, and you approach it, and you see the door get thrown open. You see the tavern, or the barkeep, dragging Liliana out of the keep, going, "Let's go, we must get out of here." And she's like, no, I want to stay. This is the first home I've had in forever. You guys approach and start talking to him.
Yeah.
And he sees you. Ah, how in the bloody hell did you guys get in the city?
Very acrobatically.
Oh yeah, it's good to see you. But what are you doing here?
Well, we came to help you, or of course, you already know what's happening. There's a fucking army of Dragonborn out there, but
Right.
I would like, if possible, and if needed, if they want to escape the city, to escape from the opposite side that the army's on, to try and assist them to help like get out.
Well, to give you kind of more map
She's
details,
in a mountain.
it is in a mountain, and the only escape is by ship.
Is there currently a ship or no ship?
You do see one, and as you kind of look down at the docks, you see Lady Severin walking out to those docks.
No, she's not.
Okay, so we tell the folks in front of us to go hide in the cave. Tell them where the cave is. Go take cover
Yeah.
there for the duration of the battle, and we'll come find them when the fighting's over.
Right. I'll keep us safe as long as I can. I pray you keep yourself safe as well. And he takes off running with pretty much any belongings he could carry.
Yeah. So I would oh god, Otis already went to the keep.
Yup.
Okay, in that case then do I see anyone else other than Lady Severin, or is it just Lady Severin heading to the
You see a contingent of guards surrounding her as she's making
Shit,
her way to the ship.
Well, how far is the port from the keep or the castle, or whatever it is?
It's a pretty good distance.
Not notice a bunch of people walking towards the port.
No, you would not.
Well, you're heading to the keep because you're not like I don't think you can see the
No.
port. Hold on.
Was the smartest idea not just to be to literally like go tell the Dragonborns that she's leaving on the boat? Like we're not gonna be able to just
Fight a whole contingent of guards and all that.
not just the two of us. We don't have enough time to catch Otis before she's gonna be gone.
Yeah, I was gonna. I would say. Do I know a rough number of the guards, like contingent guards?
There's about 20 that you can see.
Okay. In that case, then yeah, there's not much I can do there. So I'm just gonna try and wait. Do I see anything else?
Anything else? Like, what specifically are you trying to like?
Like, is there anything that I can do to slow them down, prevent their escape? Shit. Yeah, I can give you flame arrows. How far is the boat from me and Lena right now?
From you and Lena, it'd be about 300 feet, I'd say.
About 300 feet. One minute.
Okay, go for it. I hear a lot of typing.
Yeah, sorry, I'm typing to you.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Okay. All right. Is that what you want to do? All right. What are you gonna want to try to shoot? Like the sails? Okay. I'm going to give Lena my fire arrows, and she has a range of on her crossbow says 320 feet. I'm I'm gonna have, and she wants to shoot her crossbow and shoot the sails to prevent them from being able to escape.
Okay. All right. If you could roll to hit.
Okay, give me a second.
Yep.
I'll just sit over here.
Okay, that's fine.
My knee bumped her table and dropped like half her shit. Okay.
Val's gonna kick your ass.
I would also like to. Does guidance work on rolls to hit? It doesn't, right?
No, it's just on ability checks.
You don't. Yeah, you'd have to like.
Okay,
look
since
at it.
since the sail is a big target,
Mm-hmm.
is there any advantage or any kind of way to the roll? No.
No.
Okay.
Is he up over it?
No.
If he's looking down at it.
No, they're about eye level.
Shit.
Even though it is going down a hill, the sails are pretty tall enough that it's eye level for Lena.
So it's still advantage.
No, eye level is not advantage.
That is. It's still below.
That is not how
The
that
boat's
works.
below.
That's not how that works. She's shooting the
Yeah.
sail is at level.
Just let him do
That's
it.
just she's smaller. She get advantage because it's a bigger target.
And the boat's not gonna instantly take off.
Hey, play your video game. Play your
I'm
video
not playing.
game.
I
Shut
literally
up.
haven't played yet. I haven't played yet.
Oh my god! Shut up and play your game.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I mean, they are walking. They're gonna. I mean, they're obviously gonna see a flame arrow flying. So, how many? Like, if she misses the first one, how many shots can she try to get off before we need to like book it?
I would say she could get off 2 before you are surrounded.
Okay, come on, big roll, big roll. Does a 14 hit?
14 does hit the sail.
Okay. Do we? So she is shooting with the fire arrow. Does that set it alight?
Let me see. So it does manage to hit the sail, but it goes right through it and hits the deck. It does not light. The spark.
You are a piece of shit. All right. Do we? Okay. Can we see if there's any like powder barrels
Yes, go ahead and roll me a perception check. Or sorry.
for
Yeah,
both of us or just for me?
You can both do it. I don't see why not. Yeah, roll me a perception check for the both.
I'm giving myself guidance, by the way. Give me a second.
Okay, that's fine. Just get multi-classing.
Multi-charactering.
Multi-charactering. Look at that beautiful man.
Gotta speak some shit
That's an
around. 'Cause it's
18
already
total.
10:30.
18 total on the perception.
For my guy.
Yeah, you clearly see a few kegs of powder barrels sitting across the deck.
Okay. Do you want to try to shoot the powder barrel?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'll let you roll.
Big mistake.
Guess what?
Fuck you.
You played yourself.
Damn, Val's going in on me. Come on.
All right, so we said no advantage, right? Just we
Straight
calling
roll.
the shot on the powder barrels and just rolling.
Yep.
19.
A 19 hits. Your arrow
Oh.
goes flying over and with like a whistle lands right on the top of the barrel. You see Lady Severin turn around and see you guys shooting the she saw you fire the first one and got curious. She turned around, and by the time she turned around, she saw the second one, and she followed it with her eyes, and she saw where it was going to land, and she went, "Oh fuck." And next thing you know, the entire ship and the harbor are engulfed in this huge fiery explosion. Otis, you would hear it as well from making your way towards the
Run to the explosion.
Yes, I'll let you run to the explosion. You see, half of her, Lady Severin's guards are knocked prone or unconscious just from falling debris, and some of them catch on fire. All right. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Far am I? Because my movement speed
still
is
don't
40.
We still don't see Otis, right?
Not yet.
I'm dashing. That's doubles my movement speed.
So why don't
That's
I
80.
dig in?
I can dash to 80 feet. They still not see me?
You would be coming up behind them, but you wouldn't be close enough to you're still about 100 feet away.
That including my 80
Yes.
feet?
Why don't
Bullshit.
one of us go tell the Dragonborn what happened, and then the
I have
other
no
one
idea
of
what's going
us
on.
go to the keep and
Trying to find
Try and get Otis.
no, not Otis. I mean, you're gonna pass by him on the way anyway, but I mean, like, we don't know the intent of the Dragonborn, right? And obviously, there's just an giant explosion just happened. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on except for the two of us. So the Dragonborn could think that maybe Lover's Watch is initiating an attack, or Lover's Watch might think that the Dragonborn are initiating an attack. So my suggestion is, before everybody just starts fucking, firing at each other in the confusion, we send
It's
one
late by then.
person to the Dragonborn. We're just standing in the middle. One person go to the Dragonborn, explain the situation. Other person go to the keep, get Otis as we're going,
Okay.
explain to the Triarchy, and try to resolve this peacefully. Like, bitch is dead. If you renounce your allegiance to her and let the Dragonborn know
Well,
that
she's not dead.
You think she just got a face full of fucking powder keg and she's still kicking?
She was walking to the boat. She was not on the boat.
He just said half the guard that was next to her
Half
died.
of her guard next to her.
No,
not
not
her.
prone.
Not
And
prone
unconscious.
and on fire. So she's not dead.
Okay, so then let's just go get her bitch ass. I thought she was dead. I don't know why we're standing here. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I think your
You're the
idea
one
of
that
like,
told-
one of us going to tell the Dragonborn is a good idea. Hold on.
No, I think we should go grab her and come back because
There's still 20 guards there. 10 of them are unconscious, great, but that's still 11 people, including her.
from where we're standing, Legion, what does the scene look like now? Smoke clears,
So it's been about 45 seconds since this is all the actual smoke clears, and you can see just chaos ensue. The guards that I already said, they're either on fire or knocked unconscious. You see Lady Severin and her remaining guards kind of trying to recover and recuperate. But you also see in the distance, you see 3 figures with people surrounding them. And from what you can tell, it looks like Blackdar and the rest of the Triarchy.
And they're
in
over
what
there,
direction?
They're coming towards Lady Severin. They're coming from the sides. They had just gotten woken up and just gathered who they could and are heading this way.
Wait,
Oh,
so
they were
Lady
woken
Severin kind of
up.
left them?
Lady Severin was trying to leave them. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my summon Woodlands Beings to summon an Agdon, and he can speak common, and I'm gonna have him go tell the Dragonborn what happened. And then while us three head to meet with the other 3 of the tribunal and what's her face at the same time.
Yeah, we'll let Otis dash his way over and
Yeah, Otis,
then
you catch up.
book it to Severin
Thank you,
and
Val.
the tribunal.
Thank you, Val, for letting me catch up.
You didn't leave me in Aragoth, so
I was making fun of Legions because he said I didn't catch up yet. But when you said it, I can catch up. He's like, yeah, he catches up.
Yes, by this time, after you guys kind of figure out the.
Uh-huh.
After Biscuit summons this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you're there.
Well, 'cause
All he
it's-
sees
know,
is
right?
this
it's standard.
rabbit humanoid sprint past him.
Yeah. Eventually, you do catch up, and you guys start making your way down the trail that leads to the rest of the.
So what the fuck happened?
Oh,
Bro.
We saw Lady Severin trying to get away on the ship, so I shot a firebolt into the powder keg next to the ship. It looks
That was a
like
good
she
shot.
was. Thanks. I had some help. No, I didn't. It was all me. It looks like she was trying to escape and leave the other tribunal members here to deal with the battle while she got away. So we're gonna go see what's up.
Right.
All right.
We'll go to the port.
Okay. You guys start making your way down the trail. You see fire kind of start taking some of the buildings from the explosion. You see Black Dar and the rest of the Triarchy staring angrily at Lady Severin, who is surrounded by what remains of her guards, kind of taking a defensive formation, just circling around her. And you can see her hair's like kind of singed, and her clothes are also singed as well, and she looks like she is. You've never seen her like have like a fearful moment. Like she's always been the dominant, like never, always confident in herself. She looks very frightened at this time. And as you guys approach, you finally get within earshot. You hear Black Dar's voice boom across the field. "You've betrayed us. How could you? We were here to fight. How dare you leave the Triarchy behind?" And you see Ortesia with a fireball ready to just chunk it right at her face. "You know, I've never liked you. You've always been a stuck-up bitch." And Captain Barbaroon as well. "Honestly, if you would have just taken your punishment, we would have been alright, but now I'm afraid we might have to kill you." Even Captain Barbaroon is so tired of her shit at this time. And they see the three of you approach, and Black Dar is the first one to speak. "How did you get in?"
Does it really matter at this point?
"I guess
We
not."
just prevented her from betraying you.
"Was that you who lit that keg?"
We saw
Yep.
her trying to escape.
"Well, thank you." And you see Lady Severin. "Well, let's not get a little too quick to kill. We can still talk about this, right?"
All right, let us take you to Dragonborn. You can talk to them.
"Anything but that. They will
You don't have a
skin you
choice.
alive."
It was your decision to kill them on the road.
"I didn't want to kill them. I sent people there. I wasn't there when it happened. Look, I wasn't behind all this. You have to understand. It wasn't my decision to make. I got
Who was it?
information from somebody that I could trust." And you see her catch a glance at somebody, but you don't know who. "And I relayed it to somebody important. But I cannot reveal. If I will reveal this to you, if you let me live."
You have to explain yourself to the Dragonborn.
Maybe if you take the ailment off of Durnavir, they might be more willing to lessen your punishment.
She kind of looks around, and the Triarchy go, just kind of like let you guys handle it. And she looks at you, back at you, and you see like a pretty much defeated look in her face. "Okay. Stand down, boys. My time is done." And you see the guards kind of just step away from Lady Severin. And the guards that Blackdar and the rest of the Triarchy brought with them kind of encircle Lady Severin, and they start walking her towards the gates. I'm assuming you guys go with her.
Yeah, I do. I don't know if you guys go.
Yeah, I do.
So yeah, you guys start making your way up to the gates, and you hear Blackdar always being the loud one. Oi! You stupid lot! Open the gates! You let these three in, you can let us out! And you see they're quick to open the gates, and you all start making your way towards the encampment of the Dragonborn. And you can see they are already standing at attention, ready to go in at this time. But thankfully, your bunny thing, whatever you want to call it, I don't remember what you said it was called.
Agdon.
Agdon was able to reach them in time before they sent their troops in. So yeah, you guys all approach the encampment, and the Dragonborn come out, and you see Boromir and Archeon start walking out as well. Archeon looks at you. What is the meaning of this?
We brought you the one that was at fault.
We caught her trying to escape. This is Lady Severin, the one who forced Durnavir to do the things.
He looks down. And who are the rest of these people? And Blackdar speaks first. I am Blackdar the Boot, of the Triarchy of Lover's Watch. Ortesia of the Triarchy of Lover's Watch. And Captain Barroon introduces himself. So, you're bringing her here to answer her crimes, is that what you're saying?
Correct. This is the easiest way to avoid unnecessary blah 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 blah. Unnecessary blood. Yeah, bloodbath. Whatever you want to call it.
Okay. The guards come out and take her forcefully away, and he looks at the rest of you. And Archeon looks at Boromir and looks back at you. The slaughter will be put on hold. Time. Return to your town. We shall let you know what we have decided in the morning. And of course, you three. He looks at you. If you wish, you may stay here or return to the...
Stay here. You guys want to go back to the town?
I mean, I am, at least for right now, to go let the
It's best to just leave them where they are right now. We don't know if he said it's on hold. He didn't say that they weren't going to attack. So until the smoke's cleared, for sure, I would say just leave them where they're at.
I mean, if they'll stay in there, sure.
Yeah, we told them to wait until we came to get them. Yeah, we'll stay in the camp.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, as you go to sleep, you hear very loud screams throughout the night of a female voice.
Oh yeah.
It does seem they are torturing, to say the least. You guys awake in the morning to find a very bloodied Severin tied to a post. You see parts of her skin have been peeled off. You see her fingernails have been ripped apart. Some of her teeth are missing as well. And there are burn marks all around her body. Archeon comes to you. It seems you were correct. Petito did orchestrate this attack.
Hell yeah. Told you.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna put my hand on Otis's back and be like, calm down.
When Severin got the information, we still haven't figured out who delivered her the information, but we're working on that. But in the meantime, yes. As soon as she found out, she sent word to him, as well as any of your involvements since you arrived at Lover's Watch, it seems.
She's been like a spy, essentially.
Essentially, yes, she has been working against you from the beginning. I'm afraid. I hope you had no trust in her.
We didn't.
I definitely didn't.
You were smart not to do so. We're
Wanted it.
We've sent word to Blackdar and the rest, Triarchy, and our people are going to search her records to see if any other information she might have. Any letters she might have received, or any help she can give us on Petito. We shall use in the coming war. And yes, you do still have our support.
Hell yeah. I give him like a hug.
Please get. He kind of pushes you away. Please don't.
Your armor looks amazing, by the way.
Oh yeah, it looks super badass. Just gonna say for the record, it looks so badass.
I would say
Buttering
you
him
smell
up right now. I'm buttering
I
him
would
up
say-
now.
He looks at
I would say
that was
smell
was
pretty
above
good,
Game
too.
That was above Game Legions, but this is Archeon. Yes. I've spent many years training them up and equipping them. I wanted to say thank you for your hard work, to say the least. Probably saved a couple thousand lives today.
It's all in a night's work.
I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to do so.
Well, we didn't really say you could go. You kind of just went, but I'm glad you did.
You gave us the freedom to do so.
Sure, let's go with that. Anyways,
You
I'm
making
glad
armor
that-
like yours?
I'm sorry, this armor is only for the
Right.
DragonLords.
I'm glad that we could be of help. I'd like to offer my aid in helping you procure those things you need from the keep to further
There she is.
find out the misdeeds between Lady Severin and Petito. I feel like although we may have helped you here in this battle, we have maybe led Durnavir astray, and that weighs heavy on my
Right.
conscience. So any way that I can help and
Technically, he didn't go astray if he told the truth. Wait, well, then he would be lying again.
You see Boromir kind of... I'm going back to Aragoth, in the next few hours, and to talk to him. Let him know that, though he might have not known he was telling the truth, that he was correct.
He's about to have a whole shit fest.
Don't even get me
Boromir's
started.
gonna walk in, hand him his pendant back, and be like, "You didn't betray your kind, Durnavir." And Durnavir's gonna be like, "I've been praying for a week and a half now."
He
But yeah,
looks at-
I'll
he looks
go-
at you
I'll
and
go,
goes, can you see into the future, young elf?
No, we've just been with Durnavir for a little bit, for a little while now. We've
Have you-
taken a general guess
Oh,
at his behaviors,
you've
his
kind of
mannerisms.
figured it out. I see. Okay. Go ahead, Lena. Sorry. Didn't mean to
I'll say,
interrupt.
but yeah, I'll go help the search efforts in the keep.
You see Archeon. Don't worry, we have already pulled all of what we could find from rooms and studies, and we are combing through it now.
Now, you see, my little friend here, being as small as she is, has very keen eyes. There may be hidden compartments, hidden doorways. There might be a loose stone in the wall that is hiding additional information. Wouldn't you agree someone as small as her might be able to pick up on things that you guys may not see? It wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt to have a second look through.
It wouldn't help.
It
It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to have
help.
a second walkthrough.
He looks at you. All right.
I'm gonna pick her up, throw her on my shoulder, and start walking that way. I'm gonna look at Otis and be like, "You coming?"
Yeah, I'm going. Hell yeah.
And I'm gonna lean over to Otis and be like, "I wonder if we're gonna find anything of any evidence of Durnavir and her night together. I am most
We don't know about
interested."
that. Only Otis knows.
Only Otis knows.
Oh,
And
my bad, then.
Barrymore.
And Barrymore.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, Barrymore.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. No, he said that in front of us. all,
Yeah, I
didn't he?
do remember.
No, he
we
didn't.
went to go
No,
talk to
no,
Miss
no,
Tiffany.
No, he went to a confessional with just him and
Mhm.
Barrymere alone.
Oh, I
and then
told-
the second time he spoke about it was in Abyssal.
And then
Otis
I
was
think
the
I
only
told
one.
I think I told Biscuit about it whenever because she tried to lay with me first.
I think
I told-
I think when I was, I think they do know. I think throughout the story it's been like hinted, brought on.
If you say
You gloated about. Oh wait, I think you gloated about it, didn't you?
I don't know about that. I definitely know they know that I've slept in the castle before.
Yeah, I mean, we
Yeah,
actually
'cause we
know
tried
that
to
he
go for
spent a night there. We just don't know to the
Right,
extent
okay.
of the actions that
Alright.
happened.
All right, we'll go ahead and say that pretty much everyone's guessed it at this point.
Yeah, like no one said anything, but
Right, no one said it, but they kind of got a gist.
I mean,
of
I
it.
was there the second meeting.
Yes.
I'm gonna go pee.
But anyways, yeah, you guys start making your way to the council chambers, or fucking hell. You guys start making your way into the Citadel, and the Dragonborn actually leads you to Lady Severin's quarters. It seems like now it's kind of like a little occupation until the Dragonborn leave Lover's Watch, and you guys enter Lady Severin's rooms, and it is very red, very let's just say what's the word? 50 Shades of Grey, Red Room esque. Don't ask me how I know that. Great movie. Good movie. Shut up. I watched it for the plot. Anyways,
Can I roll an
did you watch all of them?
Yes,
You're so into the plot, you watched all of them.
I did. I'm a softie at heart. Anyways,
After this, whatever, I'm gonna have to get off because
right, we're about to.
I gotta take a shower.
We're about
Okay,
to
I gotta take a shower and go to bed.
All right.
Sure.
So, yes. All of you roll investigation checks just to see what you find.
I'm looking for specifically any like I guess more to what Dugan was saying, any like maybe hidden notes or letters and like secret compartments, or maybe stuff that might have been left behind that
Right.
was overlooked.
So the
Don't
Dragonborn
worry
get all the
about. Don't
gold.
worry about my
God.
roll.
Damn
Yeah.
it. I should have got
That's
that.
funny. I got the exact same roll. I got 13.
Oh, can I
twice.
roll? I'm rolling.
got a
Don't give me
26.
anything, but I'm rolling.
I'll use my
rolling now.
pack soon to
I'll
just
take it.
try to get it a little higher.
Okay. Go
Someone
And
wants a
I
5, they
got-
can have it.
I got a 4.
I add that 5 to my 13. I got 18.
Nope, that's not how that works.
All right. So many fucking numbers.
You just
Shut
gave it
the
to me.
fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You just
Everyone-
gave it to me.
You can use it.
Everyone, shut the fuck
Hold
up.
on.
I am using it.
What rolls did you get?
I got a 5.
5. Okay, you weren't even there.
It doesn't count.
Don't count.
I got a 6 total.
6. Biscuit, what'd you get? No? Okay. All right.
Got 13.
13.
I got 13 twice, so 26.
Nope.
Have I gotten an inspiration at any point in this entire campaign yet?
I think so.
I don't remember if I've gotten one.
I think you've
I
got
think
one.
I would say
I think I played.
you've had one.
I'll.
No, he
I'll
hasn't.
if-
He hasn't had one.
I'll say you've had one.
Well, all of us get one then if you said that.
I'll say that all of you have gotten one. At
All right, I got
you,
one.
you want somebody to roll decent.
You guys have rolled like shit this entire night.
Yo, I get one.
Sure.
No, you don't have to give me one.
No,
but
no.
I would like one.
Everyone gets an inspiration point.
let's
Yep. Nope.
go.
Fuck it.
You wasted.
Biscuit just us.
You wasted.
I'm gonna keep mine for a
Wait.
good
Hold on.
day.
Hold on. Hold on. If anyone else is using it, I will give them guidance. for their
I'm not
reroll.
using it.
All
Can't
right.
hear you.
I will use it. Can you give me guidance?
Yeah, you have guys now. Add a
Okay.
1d4.
13, didn't find anything?
Well, he hasn't said yet. You guys
I'm
are
close.
still all worried about.
You said add a D4,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna use my amulet one last time. I have one last one, so one more D4. God damn it. Okay, so that's 12 plus 2 is 14 total for that investigation.
So if 13 doesn't pass, I'll use my inspiration.
I'll give him guidance.
So, can I
You
talk-
get guidance, and you
It is a cantrip.
Can I talk before you guys start fucking shit up?
Yeah, go ahead.
So Lena, as you're kind of like searching through, and looking for any kind of secret compartment and such, you actually trip over a stool, do a front flip, and try to catch yourself, and you manage to pull a book, and a door comes sliding open.
Oh, shit. Okay. I go in the fucking door.
All right, do the rest of you follow?
Yeah.
I don't find anything with a 13, which just found the whole fucking doorway with a 14.
Plot armor.
Plot.
Dude.
You guys needed to find this. Anyways, you guys enter through the thing, and like as if a magic spell, like someone had uttered a command, you see torches light up around this pretty good sized room. And before you, you see a treasure trove of gold.
Yeah.
Oh, that she's been hiding?
Oh shit.
How much is it? Is it enough to pay them to help us too?
Well, you're gonna have to start collecting and figuring out how much you get here.
How do we do that?
Do we also roll another investigation?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast.
You're fucking kidding!
Why do you not wait for me to give you shit?
I didn't hear what you said.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say,
I agree, got to her.
I can cast guidance as a cantrip. I can cast it 17 times if I need to. I was gonna say, let me roll first. I'll use it on myself. Motherfucker! Oh, Narvinia just rolled a 5. Okay, it doesn't matter. He's far away. I'm gonna use guidance on myself. And
I'll wait until you give me
God
guidance.
damn it!
Legion, this is retarded.
Oh, hey!
All right,
As the person that
Alright.
has a
in front of us.
all right. I'm casting guidance on
lazy.
Otis.
This is crazy. I've never
Come
seen
on,
got-
big roll.
12. Hey, I got
12 plus-
advantage.
plus
Hold on.
1d4.
Hold on. No, I got advantage. 24 plus the 1d4.
Plus 1d4. Yeah, throw that bad boy on there.
Can I look for
Yeah, 4.
papers in here too?
Hey, 28. Otis found everything.
28 with a 28. You know there's about 300,000 gold in this room.
What is that? Is that enough to pay for one of them? I can't remember the cost for any of their shit.
So it'd be 100,000 for each of us.
Yeah, good luck fitting that in your
So-
pocket.
Otis, you also find letters addressed to Lady Severin, and kind of like set on a shelf.
Okay, I'll just put that in my bag.
Do I see him grab the papers? Can I roll
Roll me a perception check.
perception?
God damn it.
A 6.
Oh my god,
Oh.
Val. You don't
He
see
grabbed
shit.
papers off a shelf. I told you I was looking for papers.
So pretty much you're so like focused on like looking at the other shelves, like your back is turned.
No.
She got lost at looking at all the gold.
He wasn't hiding it. He didn't say he was hiding it.
I did. I'm hiding it.
No, that is metagaming to hell.
It kinda is.
Oh, you got. I just see the letters and I just put it in my bag.
This one's a little tough.
Hey, I rolled a 28.
Yeah.
I do whatever I want to do.
You rolled 28 to find something. You didn't roll 28 to hide something. You didn't roll a 28 to deceive me.
You got a
rolled
6. You got a 6.
to
You still
find
don't
Roll
get
against
to
it.
know.
Roll against it. Roll
You got a
against it.
6.
Roll against it.
Why? She rolled a 6.
Okay, so
She doesn't find anything.
Lazy, do do a sleight of
I'm not
hand.
trying to find anything. I'm
Do-
just asking, do I observe you grabbing papers? That's it. That's
And
all
you
I
got a
wanted my
6.
character to see.
And you got a
that was
6.
that was my investigation check to check the treasure in the room when we first walked in.
Did you not just roll one?
I thought you just rolled.
No, that was
What did you roll?
my perception check for a
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Yes, that was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
So you failed, so you don't get to know.
Okay, so that's the DC for me to in this tiny room to see somebody grab papers off a shelf
Lazy,
was higher than a 6.
roll a sleight of hand just to.
I'm going to bed. Good night.
What? What? No, please. Let's finish this. Okay. All right, Lazy's gone. So Val, you don't see him take the notes,
I can't believe that.
and
Are
I
you
wonder how we
serious?
feel.
that's before I get my head torn off. That's where we're.
This is how we feel when you take 60,000 gold and we don't
No.
notice.